got another project with recycling cardboard cereal boxes. And this is a project that I actually taught at the local preschool here for ages 2 to 5, but it's a great project for all kids. And it's also showing them and teaching them that they need to recycle things that would normally be thrown away. Let's take a look. So here's what you're going to need to make your cereal box tic-tac-toe. I have a piece of the cereal box, and this piece that I'm using is 6 by 6. You can adjust it any way you want. You can make it larger or smaller, whatever you need to create the size that you want. You're also going to need 9 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. That's if you're using the 6-inch piece of cereal box. You're going to need 5 each, so you're going to need 10 of the water bottle caps, and you're going to need 10 little washers that fit on the bottom of the water bottle caps. If you don't want to use the water bottle caps, you want to use what you have around the house, you can also use buttons. And you're also going to need some either magnetic tape or some magnets, and of course you're going to need some glue. So like I said, the first thing is to cut your pieces. I actually use a paper cutter. It makes it really, really easy. If you don't have a paper cutter, then just measure it off on the back of your cereal box. I turn it over, and then I take my pieces and I just put a little bit of glue and then just place them. And I don't necessarily go for all the same color, but it's kind of fun because then you can see the pieces better. Looks like I've got one that's a little bigger. But it works. And like I said, the kids love to do this because it's a project that they can play with and play with and play with. And we got 2 more here. And I don't know if you saw, though, when I was putting on the glue, you don't need very much glue. Try and teach the kids that they don't need very much glue. Okay, on the bottom of the water bottle cap, that's on the flat, well, actually it's the top of it, you're going to put your washer. So you put a little bit of glue on the back of the washer, place it, and let it dry. Now, this particular one has like a little ledge in it. So what I do is I have this paper punch. It's about 1 inch paper punch, and I just punch out my piece, and then I glue it in on that ledge. And this, you remember that you're going to have to do 5 of these that are the same color, so this one should all be red. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the paper of the back of the magnetic tape, and I'm going to put it down. And that is where my pieces, see, this one's already dry. This is where my washer's already dry, and I have a green piece. So that's where they'll stick. So when the kids are playing, the pieces won't fall off because you have that magnetic piece. And so you would make 5 green and you would make 5 red or whatever color to make your piece. Now, like I said, too, if you're going to do the buttons, the buttons are also going to have a washer on the back so that they would actually fit onto the magnetic tape. And then also I wanted to show you that I made a bigger one, so you're not just limited to making a small one. And this one has the buttons on it. And then this one also shows you where I did just plain paper. I used some like construction paper and just made some plain paper ones. And it's the same thing, they won't fall off. It shows you the different colors.